ignore the hair situation going on right now. I look like a peacock. I don't know how to sleep with my hair when I have bangs because it just goes everywhere. So we're just gonna ignore that for now, and then I will style it at some point today when I have to leave the house. I'm going to be doing a lot of rearranging of my shelves for my shoes, my bags, because I store all of my accessories like that on my Billy bookshelves that I get from IKEA, and I have quite a few of them. I have some ideas that I want to execute. I want to move some of them to different locations because I changed my mind and I don't want to store my bag shelves in my office room. I want to actually store it with the rest of my clothes in my walk-in closet so that I can like see everything. And then for shoes, I store them currently kind of split in two different locations. So the first shelf is currently upstairs that we're gonna have to try to bring downstairs to the lower floor, which is going to be kind of a pain. And yeah, I'm probably not gonna enjoy that, but it must be done. I am bringing that down so I can store all of my shoes downstairs at the entry area where I take my outfit photos and just slip on shoes right before I head out the door. So that's kind of the plan. And then I think that I do want to do like an extreme closet clean out. I really like to do this once every season. I try my best to do it every season because I feel like that's the best way not to overwhelm myself. I find that if you do it every 3 months or so, you're tackling it in smaller doses. So I'm gonna do that today because my closet is absolutely bursting at the seams. It is about to explode. I feel like it's just a piñata ready to just vomit out clothes. Everything is just like falling off the shelves and I don't have enough hangers. I really need to create some wiggle room by getting rid of some stuff. And by getting rid of, I mean like donating, selling, gifting to people. So that's the plan today. And I'm very, very excited. I feel very motivated to do this. So we're going to tackle it together. If you are curious, I am going to try my best. And I do really need to get better at doing this, but I want to post more items on my Poshmark so that you can actually purchase them if you want. I do get questions about that, so I will link that in the description. I don't know. In the past, I've just been so lazy. I just don't have a lot of time in my hands to take pictures of my clothes and then post them and then, send it out and everything. But I'm going to try to be better at that so that it can go to people who really want it, Before we start moving things around, I will take you around my house to show you where all the shelves are and what my closet situation looks like currently because it's a sight for sure. Don't judge me. Obviously, I create YouTube videos on clothing hauls and things like that, so I do accumulate a lot of stuff. I do sponsorships with brands, so they send me a lot of stuff too. I just need to go through all of them and kind of purge my wardrobe. Bear with me. I know this is kind of a weird view, but basically I just came up the stairs from my living room and this is where our bedrooms are. And you can see that right when you go upstairs, there is this massive Billy bookshelf that I store my shoes in. And this was just supposed to be like a temporary space where I was just leaving it while I thought about exactly where I wanted to put it. It's been here for literal months, guys, like maybe a couple months. So this has to go. Basically, my plan is to bring this shelf with all the shoes downstairs to the main floor where my entryway is so that I have all of my shoes in one place and right before I head out the door. That's the plan. So this one is going downstairs. And then when you take a right, this is where I work from home. I am fully remote for my full-time job. So I work in here, but I store currently all of my bags here, as you can see on these two shelves on both sides of the window. And I have one on the right, I have on the left, and then I have this like nifty little mirror. And this is where I'll pick out my bag before I head out the door. I just want to take these two bookshelves and get it out of this room and put it in my primary walk-in closet in my bedroom because I want them to be where my clothes are. I don't want to go to like 3 different locations to complete my outfit. You know what I'm saying? So we're consolidating. My bookshelves are also absolutely full to the brim with bags. I cannot buy any more new bags. Just kidding. That's not going to happen. But I'm going to have to do like that 1 in, 1 out type of rule for myself with bags. But anyway, this is what my current system kind of looks like. Sorry, my bed is not made. I just woke up, so don't judge me. Okay, brace yourself. So you can see how packed my closet is. It's so, so full. And I ran out of space and basically just started piling extra clothes on top of my shelves right here. And obviously I can't see them, so I don't wear them. And it's driving me nuts. And I even have stuff just like wedged in on top of this shelf right here, like above my pants. It's just a mess. And then do you see these trash bags? Yeah, those are things that I already took out of my closet that I know I want to donate. On the right side, it has all of my sweaters, knitwear, cardigans, all that good stuff. And I need to really, really go through all of these because this is too much. It's too much. And then I have this container here where I put all of like my t-shirts, tanks, underwear, bras, socks, all that stuff. I should probably go through these too. But anyway, that is what we're gonna try to tackle. And here we have all of my outerwear. Let's go down to where I wanna take my bookshelf, and it is literally all the way down to the main floor. See, this is what I'm saying. I need the shelf down here so that it doesn't start accumulating like this in front of the door and just becoming clutter. To the right side, I have my makeup studio where I take my makeup clients. I'm a makeup artist for weddings. So when I do previews and trials, I do it in here. So I have all of like my makeup stuff. It's, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's so messy because I just did the laundry and held them up, but let me turn on the light. You'll also recognize this room because I film in here, like all of my clothing hauls and stuff. And to the left, you see this shelf. So this one is an old one that we might move into the garage instead. And then I'm gonna bring the Billy bookcase down here and then put it right here or something, or replace this one with that, and then put all of my shoes. I'm probably going to try to get rid of this table, try to figure this space out, but that's what we're trying to tackle today. So I will show you the process, and then hopefully at the end it looks presentable. Also, before I forget to mention this, I am actually going to be decluttering a lot of my stuff. I have a feeling that that's what's going to happen because I am noticing that my style has definitely changed now that I'm in my 30s. I'm gravitating less and less towards crop tops, things that are like super, super tight. So I think I'm going to declutter those out of my closet and then try to take inventory of things that I do want to add to my wardrobe that are a little bit more aligned with my current style and comfort level. I also think that my size has slightly changed as well because my body, you know, body shapes change all the time as we age, as we, weight fluctuates and things like that. So I feel like a lot of my clothes are fitting slightly too tight on me, which I don't enjoy the feeling of. I feel very constricted. To put it really bluntly, I think when I was younger, I liked things to fit a little bit tighter on me and accentuate my body. And I still have those moments where I like to wear a tight mini dress and things like that for specific occasions or when I'm feeling that mood. But majority of the time, I don't really leave my house that much anymore. Yeah, I am definitely way more of a homebody. So nowadays, I just don't see myself wearing a ton of stuff like that anymore. So I am going to, like I said, jot down some notes of things that I want to add, but also declutter things that I truly just don't feel comfortable in anymore. I do find myself trying to hold on to items because either they were expensive or I really liked just like the idea of something, or because I'm also trying to cling on to my younger days maybe. I don't know. There's like a lot of things probably psychologically going on over there. But I think it's time. It is time. And I have accepted that it's okay for my taste to change in terms of clothes and whatever else it may be. My priorities and personal style are different now. So I think it's time for my wardrobe to reflect that. God, I never felt so dizzy. What is happening? 눈빛으로 바라보면 껌이 부셔. Oh, oh, baby, baby. Just kiss me, baby, baby. It's a bit later in the afternoon now, but I decided to change out of my pajamas because I realized that I haven't changed yet. And I washed up, put on a full face of makeup because I am meeting up with my friend Katie later at the mall today. So I decided to just get ready for the day. We made really good progress. I feel really accomplished and happy where we landed. So I think I'm about 50% done in terms of rearranging stuff and reorganizing everything. But I basically set up the 2 bookshelves in my primary walk-in closet that's behind me right there. I wiped down all of the shelves, put all of my bags in there, so now my bags live with my clothes inside my closet. The shoe situation needs a little bit more work because I think I do need to purchase another Billy bookcase from IKEA. I want to replace the one that I'm using right now downstairs because it's just a little bit too crammed, and I'm not a big fan of the individual slots like being so small. I'd rather have like an open bookcase where I can just do my organization how I want to, not like confined in this little space. And a lot of my boots for the fall and winter, they can't even fit into those slots. So I want to swap it out with another Billy bookcase, but that'll have to come later. So my shoes are still kind of TBD, but my bags are all organized and set up. In the office room where my bags used to be, I now have just a single bookshelf where I'm actually storing books. So I'll go ahead and show you the progress as of now. I'm so happy with it. Okay, let's go ahead and look. Okay, so let's go in and look at our bags first. So this is the door to my walk-in closet. So there are 3 shelves now. There used to be only 1 at the very end right there with all of my knitwear. But now I have these 2 extra ones where I store all of my purses and bags. And I was able to reorganize everything so all of my bags fit really neatly and they're not like touching each other. Sorry, the angle is a little bit bad because it's kind of a tight closet space that I have right now. But yeah, so far, this is what it looks like. I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. So my bags are all set. I am going to be decluttering and organizing my clothes tomorrow with you. Now let's go ahead and check out what the other room looks like in my office. This is going to look horrendous, but on the floor there's reason for the madness or method to the madness here. So all of these things I am going to have to post on my Poshmark. There's so many like Abercrombie, Lululemon, I have Nordstrom stuff, Aritzia. There's just like a ton of stuff that I need to post on Poshmark. So I'm going to dedicate a day where I just take photos, videos of all of my things here. I have a lot of shoes and bags. Once I do post them, I'm going to store these items in the closet in this room in like a storage bin until it sells, or after a certain point, if it doesn't sell, I'm going to donate them. That is the plan for this pile of Poshmark items. And then as you can see now, the bookshelf on the left is gone, and I think I'm actually going to get rid of this too, the clothing rack, because I don't have a use for it. I might try to just sell it on Facebook Marketplace or something. But now my bookshelf on the right, instead of having my bags, they store actual books. And on the bottom, I just have my work totes that I frequently use. It's looking really, really good. And I love that there is still space where, you know, over time I'm gonna accumulate more books. I already have a couple of them here. And the ones that are stacked on the right side, there are books that I still need to read. But yeah, the ones that are upright, they are my 5-star books so far. So I am excited to continue to build my bookcase or bookshelf with all of my favorite books. And then the plan is, on this wall, it's very blank right now, but I want to purchase kind of like a day bed where I can lounge and use this as like my book nook. I want to have like a place where I can relax and read my books here, and it's perfect because it's next to the bookshelf. I think that idea would be also great because then this daybed situation can also double up as another guest bed when we do have people over. So I'm gonna invest in that and put it over here eventually. Now let's go ahead and walk downstairs into my main floor where my entrance is, and I'll show you what the shoe situation looks like. Like I said, I have a lot of work still to do, but it's, you know, it's work in progress. Now we're downstairs and this is our entryway, and here's our door. And in this basket, I actually have a couple of shoes in there. They're all taller boots for the fall and winter. So I put all of them in here because they don't really neatly fit anywhere else. I do have just like 2 shoes at the bottom that I reach for very frequently. Here, this shelf I want to replace, like I said, with the normal bookshelf because these slots, they're so narrow that I have to like really squish my shoes in there, and I don't like that. I mean, Charlie has bigger feet than I do, obviously, and we have to sometimes like split his shoes because they don't fit in one slot. And like I said, there are only a couple of bigger slots for boots, and I have so many boots for fall and winter. So I am going to swap this out with the regular bookshelf, and then I'll be able to fit all of my boots down here eventually on the shelves. And then I'm gonna get rid of this IKEA table situation and stuff underneath it. It's just kind of like a temporary storage space for me right now. I will update you in a different vlog once I am able to swap this out, but yeah, I don't know when that'll be. So this is going to be what we're working with for the time being. And hello, if we go to this closet here, I also have shoes, like my summer, like spring and summer sandals and open-toed shoes and stuff like that. I put in this storage bins because I don't need them for fall and winter, and I store it in this coat closet, and I just have some like athletic shoes at the bottom. But yeah, that's basically it. So all of my shoes are now in one central area, even if they're a little bit divided, but this is the best I could do for right now. Welcome to day 2 of closet clean out. I woke up super early today. I think I got up at 6 o'clock because we gained an hour. I felt great. I got an extra hour of sleep. So I am ready to tackle this challenge today and get a lot of decluttering done. For the past hour and a half, I've already been working on it. So I went through a lot of my hosiery, like so random, but all of my tights and stuff. I had way too many, and I didn't even wear 85% of them. So I decided to get them out of my closet, and then I did a kind of dry run with my knitwear situation. So I am getting rid of a lot of sweaters that I just simply don't wear enough or at all. I haven't seen some of them in like the past 2 years, which is a problem. That's a red flag. So we're getting rid of those. I think in terms of sweaters, I am at a good place, but I still need to go through my cardigans, which is going to be a monster of a challenge. I have so many of them in different colors and different styles and cuts and silhouettes. I just have to dump all of them onto this bed, and then we're going to go through every single one of them so I don't keep ones that are too similar to each other. That's the goal. I also went through my long sleeves, which I have a lot of, so that was super easy. I don't typically wear a lot of long sleeves in general because I don't like having my arms kind of feeling suffocated, so I decided to go through those, and then I got rid of a couple that I just simply never wear. I kept a few just in case I do need to wear them for warmth purposes. But aside from that, I usually like to layer on top of tank tops, t-shirts, that sort of things. I really don't like feeling my arms and my shoulders restricted by long sleeves that are, especially that are tight. I do not like those at all. I think the next step is going to be tackling my drawers that are right there underneath the mirror. And my goal is to empty out one of the drawers so that I can give it to Charlie, my husband, to use. Currently, my clothes are occupying 4 out of the 6 drawers, so I want it to be 50-50, give him an extra one so he can start buying new clothes too, because the man needs new clothes. We both know that very well. He's making a list for Black Friday and Christmas because he always complains that he has nothing to wear, but the man just doesn't buy clothes. I don't know what it is. He just is really bad at shopping. I guess one of us has to be bad at shopping, right? Or we would not be doing great. In those drawers, I typically keep my pajamas in one drawer. In another one, I keep all of my loungewear. And the last 2, I put all of my workout athletic clothes. I do not need that many workout sets, so we're gonna go through those and try to be super brutal with it. Let me show you what that situation looks like right now so we can do kind of like a before and after. In this first drawer, I have all of my pajamas, and this drawer is actually relatively pretty empty. I mean, obviously there still a lot of stuff in here, but I mean, I can like condense this really to maybe half of this. So my goal is to empty this one out completely and move them to one of these drawers by decluttering as many workout clothes as I can, because it's a problem, guys. Look. So I keep all of my workout clothes in here. This is the first drawer of workout stuff. Like, I do not need all this black and white athletic clothes. You know what I'm saying? These are just my athletic dresses, which I'm not going to get rid of because I only have 3. There's another drawer full of them. They're not very well coordinated right now with colors, but I always put like the matching set together and put these in here. I just simply do not need 2 drawers full of workout clothes when, okay, like let's be real. I don't work out that much. I cannot rotate through these possibly even in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Like the last drawer, these are all of my loungewear, and I've also done a little bit of a work on it already. So I got rid of a couple of like tattered t-shirts, things that are not comfortable for me anymore, and a lot of crop tops and things like that. So I took those out. I'm hoping that we can really condense this into like all of these things into 3 drawers instead of 2. Oh, I'm sorry, instead of 4. Can I do math? I already started a pile right here. I think I have a decent amount of stuff already. See all of this stuff? They are going to be all the clothes that I am getting rid of, like out of my closet. And then once I accumulate all of them, I'm gonna go ahead and sift through and divide the pile further into a sell pile and then a giveaway donate pile. So let's just continue this effort of getting all the things that I can part ways with. We'll see where we land after I go through all of these drawers, and then we can hopefully rearrange these so that I can free up this space for Charlie. It's been an hour and I did a lot of work, you guys. Look at this pile of clothes that I am kicking out of my closet or my drawers. Oh my goodness, I feel like I've extended all of my energy. I could really use a nap right now. I have successfully condensed all of my workout clothes in just 1 drawer, which was a miracle. I definitely had to be really cutthroat. I'm sad about some of the items that I'm getting rid of, but it has to be done. There are things that I have not even worn ever. I don't have a reason to keep them and them living here rent-free. Someone else will enjoy them way more than I do. Now I have a free drawer that Charlie can use now for his clothes. Ta-da! Oh, actually, this one is not a cardigan, so I'm gonna take this back. This is gonna be really tough because I love my cardigans. All right, we did it, guys. I sorted through all of my cardigans and I also neatly folded them in these piles, which I love. Here's the rundown. I wasn't able to get rid of as many as I have hoped. I just tend to gravitate towards them a lot, and I do want them in all the neutral colors, but also I'm keeping a few statement ones. On the right side, this pile right here are my long sleeve, longer length cardigans that go past my hips. I'm only keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and they're all in different colors, so there are no repeats or anything like that. And then onto this pile, there's 3 of them here, and these ones are cardigans that are knit, but they're really fine and thin. So I like these when the weather is a little bit warmer. I find that thin cardigans are really, really useful in the transitional seasons. So I'm going to keep 3 of them, and I have a beige, a white, and a black. So no repeats here either. And then next here we have my statement cardigans. So you can tell that I'm a huge fan of green. So I have like a sage green one up here, a more like Christmassy green that I love wearing in the holidays. And then at the bottom, there's like a checkered printed one that is very, very thick and super cozy. And these 3 tend to be on the shorter side in terms of length, not quite cropped per se, but they aren't as long as some of the other ones. So no repeats here either. And then this is the final pile. And I am keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cardigans here. And these are all of my cropped cardigans. So I especially love wearing these when I'm wearing skirts or dresses. And I wanted it in obviously all the neutral colors. So I have the white, tan one, a gray. This one is Aritzia's cashmere, so soft, I love it. And then I have 2 on the bottom here which are black. One has like a cable knit pattern, and then the other one is more plain and an open front without any buttons. So they're different enough where I feel like I can keep both. So this is my pile of cropped cardigans here. These are the cardigans that I'm going to be keeping in my closet. And don't yell at me because I did get rid of some of them. These are going to be my nose. I have a couple of repeat colors that I just don't need. I have this white one, this beige, and like there's nothing wrong with them. Like the quality of them are really nice. Some of them are just older in terms of style, so I want to keep more current ones in my closet in case you guys want to shop when I'm showing items on my channel. So availability wise is kind of important to me, so I did want to prioritize those items. But yeah, getting rid of these ones. I used to love these like oak and fort ones, but they're just really outdated and kind of worn out. I have this one from like BP, which I really love too, but I already have like a color similar to this in my yes pile. So that is my no pile for cardigans. I know I didn't get rid of a ton, but I'm glad that I took inventory of what I had and got rid of the repeats so that now I know for sure like what I own and I can go ahead and mentally know what to grab the next time I put together an outfit. Hello, I look a little bit different because I just came back from eating lunch with the family. So I put on my makeup and got dressed in a different outfit and then changed again into cuter loungewear because I felt like it. So here we are. But we're gonna resume our closet clean out session. I think I'm gonna get started with the sweaters now. I don't anticipate having to declutter anything in this category, to be honest with you, because I did do a dry run earlier this morning and got rid of a couple of them. That said, I do have to reorganize it in the sense that I'm gonna refold everything and then put them in a different kind of like shelf level. These are all the sweaters that I am probably going to be keeping. I have a lot, but they are all different styles, colors, cuts, silhouettes. And also, these are actually going to be stored with my sweaters as well. These are sweater dresses, so a little bit different, obviously, but they are knitted and I can't really hang them because I don't like putting heavy knitwear on hangers because they tend to droop and fall and misshapen the clothes. So these are going to be folded like this, and then I will put them with the sweaters. All right, it is time to do the knitwear reveal. Okay, I am actually so proud of myself for condensing it to this amount. So these are all of the cardigans that I showed you earlier, and they are now neatly folded and in this one single section of this shelf. Underneath, we have all of my sweaters. Here, I was able to fit a lot of them. I think it fits like maybe 8 to 10 sweaters on each side. I could probably fit like one more here. There's like a little bit of space, but other than that, this is all I'm keeping, and I'm gonna contain it this way. If I want to add a new one here, I'm gonna have to swap one out to make space for it. One in, one out, that's going to be the rule for me, hopefully, moving forward. In this bottom section, it's kind of messy right now because I just shoved everything in, but these are my sweatsuits. So it contains sweatpants, sweatshirts, hoodies, quarter zips, and I don't really think I need to get rid of anything in this section, to be honest. I just need to refold and, reorganize this area. But aside from that, everything else looks good. I pulled out my scarves, so I put all of that at the top shelf. I have earmuffs from Aloe Yoga, my gloves, My headbands and my beanies and hats are over here. So I am well prepared for this cold season. I'm so happy with this. It looks so, so good. Guys, it is only 5:30 p.m. and it is absolutely dark outside. Like, what is happening? Alrighty, I pulled out all of my jackets, dresses, blouses, just tops and bottoms and jeans, everything from my closet that I know aren't my favorites. I was really, really cutthroat. I told you guys from the beginning, this is going to be an extreme clean out sesh, and I feel like I did just that, which I'm so, so proud of. Look at this massive pile. I was really dreading the jeans and the blazers, but I was able to actually get rid of a few that I know aren't my favorites. That's kind of what I held on to in terms of standards. Like, if I look at that item and I know I haven't worn it because I just like other things better, then it's gotta go. The next step is going to be sorting through all of my no items into a sell pile and then a giveaway / donate pile. But I'm just going to do that off camera because, like I said, it's getting dark and it's getting late. So I need to wrap up this video. In the next week or so, I'm going to be working diligently on posting the sell items on my Poshmark. So I'll go ahead and link that in the description in case you guys are interested in purchasing my items. I feel so good doing this because my closet finally has some breathing room. Now it feels like my clothes aren't just jammed into one another, and it feels like I have wiggle room to move things around. Now it truly feels like my closet has all the items that I really love and enjoy, and it's going to make the process of putting outfits together so much easier. I have a mental note of everything that I own. I have a couple things that I need to purchase to round out my closet a little bit more now, and because I got rid of the things that aren't aligned to my style, it just feels more like me. Mission accomplished. I feel so, so good. I always love decluttering my closet because I absolutely hate hoarding and I don't like clutter in my house. This session though was, I did a lot of work. I was vicious with it. So hooray. Alrighty, you guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and peace out because I need to do the behind the scenes to get this out of my bedroom. And I'm gonna put it in my office where I'm gonna take photos of the items and everything, and then put the sell items in a storage bin inside my closet so it's kind of like out of sight. Thank you so much for joining me in today's closet clean out. I'm going to continue to make these videos if you like them, so definitely go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I seriously cannot believe this took me 2 days to do, but it was well worth it. Before we part ways, if you want something else to watch, definitely go ahead and check out my previous video right here. I would love for you to stay a little longer. Please like if you haven't already, subscribe if you want to stick around, and I will talk to you in the comments. Bye.